Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. How is everybody feeling? Let me get this water out of the way. My goodness, it is exceeding expectations. The DNC is rocking. Oh my God. So we're day 3 coming up. And I got to tell you, all the A-list celebrities are out there. Steve Kerr, right? Golden State Warriors coach and legendary player. You know, his speech was tremendous. And I know it's important for like the sports guys to come out, the big sports figures, you know, like the MAGA likes to latch on, like, hey, we got the sports, you know, the sports bros, the barstool sports bros. Like, no, you don't. It's kind of like even like you think. I've talked to my wife about this. I'm a big sports guy. I love basketball, football, and baseball, and you know, I watch a lot of Fox Sports, not Fox News, obviously. Fox Sports, they never, and there's a point, they can't talk about politics, and they won't. They keep it separate because if they do, they'll lose half their audience. And by the way, they're mostly Democrat anyway. I don't know what their politics are. That's the way they want it. They want to keep it this way. We're here for sports and not politics, and that's the good news. I am involved with a lot of chats. As you can see, I got my Tabor Talk hat on. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, and I would say their politics, we don't know and we don't care, and it's mixed, right? So you got some Mount MAGA, I'm sure it's Dallas Tech right up. And Yankees, same thing. I'm involved with a lot of chats, and I'm also Brooklyn Nets fans, and they're basically mostly Democrat. But the thing is, we don't mix and keep it away, and it's not healthy to have politics 24/7. That's why I have sports. So anyway, that's great news. That's Steve Kerr. I'll put his speech in the comment section here, and we are rolling. But anyway, I want to talk about Ezra Klein's book here. Why we are polarized. This actually is a little bit older. This came out in 2020. And you know, I do some book reviews here. If you go through my channel, I have a few of them there. This is not going to be obviously a full book review, but I'll talk about this a little bit. And it comes to mind because lately I've been seeing all these comments and all over social media about crime in the cities, Democrat run, crime is rampant. It's all bullshit, by the way. Crime is actually down under Biden. And by the way, the top cities with the most crime, violent crime per capita is St. Louis, Missouri. And then I think it's Birmingham, Alabama, Memphis, Tennessee. Guess what? Those are red states, right? I mean, obviously Detroit and everything. There's crime everywhere. And this is the point of this video. Like, there's never been a time where there was no crime in cities. Like, duh, that's just life in the big city, as they say. You can't eliminate crime and murder. It's just, no matter what. It's just, that city. There are a lot of people together in there, and then city life, it's just the way it is. And by the way, as far as, this is where you get into why we are polarized. He goes through all the demographics, like where people are. Now, the conventional wisdom is that people who live in the cities are blue, or Democrat, progressive. And again, it just stands to reason. Like, you're more tolerant. There's more diverse. You see every ethnic group around, black, white, Hispanic, Russian, this and that. And we all live together. We all realize, like, duh, like a black and African American person or a Mexican, they're not aliens. They're human beings. Duh. They're human just like you, Whitey. Just like you. We're all the same. We're human beings. So all of that, like, oh, he's black, you know, like that, none of that shit in the city. Obviously there is some, but for the most part, people are more open-minded and they work together, so you have less racism in the city, although of course it does exist. But and then when you get out to the sticks, and the more rural, the more red it is. That's the way it is, and that's the way it's always been, not just under Trump. Take a look at me. I live in the Catskills. Now, I'm not around here because we're kind of excluded, and most people, there are a lot of retirees. You have a lawyer up here, a doctor. Like, it's kind of a nice place here. But if you go sort of out in the like the poorer sections, then you'll see your Trump flags. And then again, this is red. By the way, there's a college down here too. So mostly college educated people tend to be more liberal, Democrat, progressive. All right. So this whole idea that Crime. How many times, and I correct them all the time because I see it on Fox News, which is just propaganda. It's just a freaking lie. You hear it from Trump. All this crime, this and that. And you could take a look at the numbers right here. The numbers clearly show that crime is down on average, down, way down under Biden. So it's just a big, fat lie. So when I take a look at some of the chapters here, again, this is not going to be a book review proper, but some of the things he discusses, Ezra Klein. By the way, I love Ezra Klein. But how Democrats became liberals and how Republicans became conservatives. And then chapter 2 begins the Dixiecrat dilemma. You're bringing on groups, the press secretary in your mind, and then it gets through all of the demographics here. The media divide beyond left and right, post-persuasion elections, when bipartisanship becomes irrational, and the difference between Democrats and Republicans. And then the last chapter discusses managing polarization and ourselves. So there you go. And I will, as I always do when I talk about a book, I'll follow up with other videos and I'll get into the detail, breaking down each chapter, etc. So that's it for now. I'll be covering again the DNC as I always do, and day 3. And here's another kind of a funny thing. Like I get into it with some people with these comments. And by the way, listen, man, I don't want to be mean. We're just people, right? And I know it could come off as really shitty when you're online, and that's with everyone, left, right, whatever. So when I come back with an insult, I usually say kind of funny, tongue-in-cheek, like, do you have a college degree? Because I know for a fact that the bulk of Trump's supporters don't have a college degree. It's non-educated white males. I know the numbers. I know the stats. And not one of them. I mean, very rarely. I'll say, do you have a college degree? What'd you get on your SATs? Not that, just kind of, like, because that's just the way it is. And then you understand why these maggots have the chip on their shoulder, because they feel inferior somehow that they don't have a college degree. And by the way, listen, knock, knock, no one, come on, man, we're just people. No one cares. You're the one who's making it a big deal, So, all right, more to come. Get Ezra Klein's Why We're Polarized, and more videos to come. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk. Okay, if you made it this far, thank you very much. Make sure you like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. Spread it around. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Maybe we'll never get there, but we're going to try. Okay, peace, everyone.